What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk, Alexander Usyk, and Anthony Joshua. Get this, okay? Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury have yet to agree to a deal in their ongoing negotiations for the undisputed heavyweight clash for March or April. Usyk's promoter, Oleksandr Usyk, says that unless an agreement can be reached, they'll stick with their original plan of facing former IBF, WBA, WBO champion Anthony Joshua next. Okay, there's more. The Daily Telegraph reported on Sunday that Joshua has agreed to a $15 million deal, okay, step aside, so that the WBC champion Fury and the unified champion Usyk can battle for the 4 belts. However, it's still up in the air whether this will happen. It doesn't matter if Joshua is agreeable to step aside for $20 million US. If Usyk cannot make a deal with Fury, which doesn't look good right now, the Ukrainian talent will face Joshua again. Joshua's promoter, Eddie Hearn, remains steadfast, saying the goal remains for AJ to recapture his 3 lost heavyweight titles. Okay, so the focus for Joshua is to face the unbeaten Usyk in an immediate rematch to avenge his embarrassing loss from September. Okay, this is Boxing News 24, and this is of today. All right, so I'm going to make a couple videos on this, but this is just strictly from Oleksandr Usyk's side, okay? Not Joshua's. We know that Joshua came out today. We know what he said. I've already counterpunched it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. But Oleksandr Usyk, his team, his promoter, reached out and said, well, hey, it doesn't matter if Anthony Joshua takes the deal. We still got to make the deal with Tyson Fury. If we can't make the deal with Tyson Fury, there won't be a deal with Tyson Fury. So Anthony Joshua won't have to take a step-aside deal because he'd already exercised his rematch clause anyway. You know, hell, if he takes the deal, he would have to give it right back because his opponent will be Oleksandr Usyk once again. Okay, so that's what people need to understand about this whole situation. See, whether or not Joshua or whatever, I'll get onto that in another video that takes too much time. But with Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury, Team Usyk, Team Fury, there's a problem. Okay? There's a problem with making this fight, and that's what people are not trying to talk about. So let's talk about that. Okay? Whatever's going on between Bob Arum and Alexander Usyk, or in Bob Arum and Frank Warren, of course, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Those guys are trying to get a fight together, and they're not seeming to make it happen. So the big question is why? Why is it not happening? Why can't they get together and agree on the money? Okay, my first guess is the amount of money that Oleksandr Usyk made with Anthony Joshua, the whale, the landlord, was more than what they're trying to offer Oleksandr Usyk for an undisputed showdown. That's what I believe. I think not only is Tyson Fury or Team Fury, should I say, having problems with Dillian White with the split, I think he's having problems with Oleksandr Usyk as well with the split. Okay, and that's what I believe that's happening. See, nobody wants to talk about that. And that's what people should exactly be focusing on right now. That's if AJ. That's a whole different situation. Okay, but it really comes down to, can they make the deal happen between the two? And okay, for the record, if you're having this type of problems now, you're gonna have a heap of problems moving forward if Usyk beats Joshua again, because that means that Usyk will beat Joshua twice. The money will totally really be leveled. Okay, everybody, it won't be this guy making this type of money, because the guy that made the money with Joshua has been beaten twice. So all that money just kind of goes away. It dissipates. So now it's like, oh shit, what do I do now? What do I have to offer now? See, Usyk already had the real prize. The real prize is Anthony Joshua. He's the money man in the heavyweight division. He's like second in command behind Canelo. We know that. You know, regardless of what you want to hear and what you're rumored to, and people talk and all that gossip, that's false. Okay. And I think what it is, Team Usyk, they want more of the pie. You know, that's the only deal getting it made. What else is it? It's the split. Okay. That's just my opinion, but more than likely it's the split. It's the split with Dillian White. So more than likely it's the split with Oleksandr Usyk. So that's the thing. So Team Tyson is in a race against time to make it right with Usyk. Okay, but it's still going to take Joshua to decide if he wants to take that damn money or not. Right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Oleksandr Usyk or Alexander Krusik, right? Stating that, hey, we have to make a deal with Tyson Fury and we failed to do so. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.